Hello, hello. So that was an attempt for me to up my production value a bit. Had to break the guitar out the case, which hasn't come out of don't know how many years. So apologies, because everything is probably not very in tune. I was never a very, or I was a rather tone deaf musician when they played. Anyway, more Skunkworks puzzles. So this is C. So we've got circuit board lines and each cage being its own unique total. So I went and solved both of these because they were straightforward for the inspiration puzzles. That was nice. So yeah, right. What do we want to start with? Maybe that's, and I had a quick count of this before I clicked record. So there it doesn't quite line up, does it? It's 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So you got a fair bit of freedom between how all these end up sort of pushed together. But there's definitely going to be more pressure on them because of the circuit lines and the such. This obviously can't be one. There'll be two different things there. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can be as small as 3. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. This guy going to be at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A bit more of a range. This one got to be at least 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's starting to do some stuff here, isn't it? Can you get? No, there's got to be at least 3 colors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. And can we start highlighting some stuff that has to be different? So that one's green because it's, oh, that could be blue actually, couldn't it? Yeah, that could be blue. Except it can't because of the, oh, look at that. That's cute, isn't it? So it can't be blue pink because we already got a blue pink one. And now this can't be pink because of the exact same reason. That's got to be a new color. So we found a 3, 4, 5, 6 what? Which is nice. So anything like that, if that happened to see all of those, then you're going to run into a problem, aren't you? Then they would have to be 2s. What I'm trying to get at. But I don't think they do. Nice, good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at least a 2. This one does see all of them, green blink, so there are both 2s like that. And 3 and 4, which makes this one pink. Let's bring that down like that. I thought to be like that. It can't be blue, which it can't be, and it can't be green either. Not very useful. So pink's up here somewhere. And pink repeating a bunch is sort of interesting, though not massively, I don't think. Is there something interesting about... So the total sum of that, right, is 36. Because everything's used twice. So the average of it is going to be about 9, which makes sense. But I was just wondering about making sure that you don't clash sort of thing. So example, if that was 3 and 6, you have to be careful that you don't get 4 and 5 together, which if that's 3 and 6, that would be a 4-5 pair, wouldn't it? And that's just because those sort of use up everything, don't they? So also 2s. And this cell, that's a 2, because that cell is not a 2, and there's the other thing that's on here. Is that a new color? It is a new color, because it sees all of them. So that's a 2 orange, and that's an orange there. I was about to say, why couldn't this be 2 because of that? So that gives you some oranges. What's his oranges over here? Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he sees green, yellow, blue, and pink. Lovely. So that is a 7, and they're going to all be different. 7s now can't be orange. And can't repeat on this because they're all different. It was worth doing the other circuit board puzzle before this to get an idea. This can't be 6 because blue's going to repeat on it. So if this was 5, that would make that 3. And I think that's okay because you can't have 4 and 5 together as one of the points. So 7, 7, 7. That was 3. It would have 7s there. That seems okay. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I was seeing if yellow was 3. That all looks like that works. Oh no, one of these two has to be 3 because otherwise that's 3, 4. So you can take 3 out of those. Now one of these two has to be 6, which was obvious anyway. But that is a 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And do we know what one of these? Oh, that if that was 6, right? That would have to go with 5 and 4, wouldn't it? This is interesting as well. So sorry, 6. If they're both 6, then you'd get 10 here. You'd get 11 there. 6, 4, 4. You'd get 7 here. And you'd get 8 there. Is that always the case that you get 7, 8, 10, 11? I suspect it is. So what's your other option? These are 6s. And pink would be 3. So that would be a 7 or 8. That would be a 10 or 11. That would be a 10 or 11. The other one, a 10 or 11. And that would be, yeah. So you always get 7, 8, 10, 11. Which means that this cell is never those. And it is, in fact, yellow, isn't it? It's never 7 and 8 because they're already used up. So we've used up 7, 8, 10, and 11. Might want to just make a note of that if I can easily. Notepad notes. So we've used 7, 8, 10, and 11. Lovely. This cell is a new thing, so it's not any of those. That was such a weird way to type that out. So it comes from 1, 8, and 9. That helps at all. Maybe in here, perhaps, at some point. Do more placing of any colours. I'm not sure if that sort of thing is going to be worth it or if it'll start becoming a bit tricky to follow everything. It's had to be at least 4 anyway, because it's got 4 up and down there. I was only counting in boxes, not looking up and down, sort of thing. Oh, and this having a 2 should be interesting, shouldn't it? Because it can't be 2, 8 and it can't be 2, 9. Lovely. Because that caches with our 10 and 11 that we already have. So now we've got one that sums to 3. Not that that particularly matters, because that's not exactly ever going to sum to 3, is it? Yellow's down here. Yeah, this 7. So there's 2 things that don't go on the 7 exactly. And that's something worth keeping an eye on, because as soon as you find that, you know that everything else has to go on it. So I was just wondering, like, if blue couldn't go on it, but it can just about down here. Pink had to go there. I think so. Down here. Pink. Pink's there. Pink's somewhere around here. Blues are up there, which stop blue being 5. Green is 6. It pushes green onto that side of things. That's not much. And if yellow's 6, it pushes a yellow there. Again, that's not really saying anything, is it? Does 1, 2 pair do anything? Oh, yes, and we've got a 9 there. Cool. We're starting to get a lot more pairs of things, aren't we? So this guy couldn't be 3 or 4, could he? So otherwise that sums to 10. And he sees both of the things that are a 6. If he was 5, it would make blue 5 and pink 3. And then that would sum to 11. That's not allowed. So this is 8 and 9, which makes that relatively big. It's obviously not massive, is it? But it's getting there. I was just thinking if that was pink 3, 4, I was wondering if it does anything there. This cell's interesting because it sees all of those, all the colours. Anything else that sees all the colours? Not really, because green's quite tucked away. I mean, this cell. No, that's 8 or 9, isn't it? Ones. Really? It's clear ones as a colour. Don't really need that. Where do I want to look next? So we've got 7, 8. Oh, I've lost notepad. Where's that gone? There we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 3. 1 and 4, 5, and 6. Then you've got these guys. But I don't think that's that interesting. Sorry, just had to pause for a moment. Hopefully that did work. But at least we got a cat, a second cat, during the intermission. Right, where am I going with all of this? Do I want to at some point think about roping at all? Is always interesting in these puzzles as well. Like we know that the 5 we strictly, so the 5 takes that shape, which no, so we definitely don't have full roping at least. Yeah, because 5 goes up there and 7 goes there. But what I was interested in is, can't stick with one train of thought. I was just having a look at the fact that pinks almost can't go in here, but they can up there, of course. So if that tells you anything about the other couple of cells up here, obviously they can't both go there. I think one of them can, or both could go here potentially. That would be allowed. But I don't think it's the place that I want to be looking at the moment. Doesn't feel like it should be. I mean, this cell goes somewhere there. That is interesting, isn't it? These two cells have to be the same. It's not pink or 2, 3. In fact, it sees all of our colours. So that's a new colour. That either goes there or there. That's because the 7 can't repeat. So that now pushes green onto here. And this cell, well, blue, we don't know where blue is part of my problem. So if blue was 3, which it is allowed to be with the 3, 4 thing, then green would have to go there. And those two would just straight up go up here, wouldn't they? Apparently 6 doesn't work, does it? So, they can't all be different. There has to be some repeats. Yeah, is that interesting? The fact that no, because we already know that blue's repeating. So it's like these 5 can be different. Which I think I should have Could have seen earlier, but that's fine. Orange, we know, isn't 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. It's not 2, and it's not 1, so it is from 8 and 9. So annoyingly, it could be that cell, but it doesn't have to be. If it's not 8 and 9, the 8 and 9 goes up there, doesn't it? Yeah. Rocket, have you rolled too far? Yeah, you have. That cell sees all the colors. 6, 7, and 1. But it can be 2. Yeah, one of those two could be 2. You know that orange doesn't go on pink at all? Again? Doesn't actually say much, does it? Can we anywhere get 17? Yes, here and here, in fact. I was just thinking, because a lot of these have to start being relatively big, don't they? I mean, they could be... So they can come from anything kind of small, but also they'd want to be or they come from something relatively big. More than 6. 5. Right, what am I not seeing? Because it feels like it should be more straightforward. Oh, yeah. This. So if pink is 3, that has to be orange. But that could be orange and whatever this wants to be. If blue is 3, then it just means that those 3 green would go here. That would be a yellow-green pair. That's okay. One's here. 7s. 7s, you know, don't go there. Is that worth pencil marking? Almost. Really, but almost. 7s like that. If green was 4... Just wondering if 7 had to repeat, but I don't think it does. Right, let's see if we can't find any more yellow. Yeah, I mean, if yellow was 4, it would have to go there. That's not... Oh, yellow up and down here. That is yellow. Yellow goes on here, which is not that interesting. I don't think. Annoyingly, we've still got blue to place. Do I really want to do that? I mean, you could say that's like a blue-red pair where red is the other 8, 9. That could be something. I'm not convinced it is. Cell annoyingly could be green, or else that would be one of the other ones as well. I think I'm going to get rid of that because I don't think that will help yet anyway. If these are 3s, or if these are 4s, you know that pink goes here. That help. 4 puts 5, 6 puts 3. So that would be a green, yellow. Kind of want to pencil mark what this is, but I don't think that will help. And this I mean, this is at most 16, so that's definitely going to affect some stuff, isn't it? As in, it's in the range of these other brackety things. But annoyingly, this could just be like a 1-3, as could that. If it wanted to be. And blue's almost placed in this box, but doesn't have to be. Am I missing something trivial? Probably. This cell has to go here. So therefore go there. So one of green and yellow is 6. It's yellow. If this is 6, implies that pink is 3. Green is 6, implies that it's 4. Green's almost forced off this because of that yellow there. Off the big 7, that is. Am I sure that I haven't got a number that, or a colour? So the only place that blue can go on the 7 line is in here. Similarly, the only place that green can go on this line is in here. So that implies that at least we're missing at least one of green and blue. The other thing, so at least one of green and blue are missing. I mean, if pink is on the line, it can only go there. And what else? 2s. A couple of spaces. Orange is already there. Yellow I've looked at. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be doing anything for us, does it? What haven't I looked at? Five puts 3, doesn't it? 6. 4, yeah. So if this is 3, that's orange. And then that cell is either that or orange. Both of which are fine. This is 6. 6 there and a 6 here. These all have to be different. Which implies that some of these repeat. That could just be with a green. Could be with a 7. Could be with lots of things. Is it interesting that one of those two is a 6? No. Well, the fact that one of those two is a 3. Again, not really, I don't think. So if this is 4, puts pink there. These are 4s. It would make green 6, yellow 5, blue 3. I was hoping it would or something with pinks down here. Wait, pink. Yeah, pink 4 makes green 6. Which doesn't really matter. Yellow 5. If yellow is 6, yeah, 6, 6, 6. Then pink couldn't be 4. Pink would have to be 3. That allows pink to go either side there. These, or like this, oh, it can't be pink. Well, it could be pink yellow. Would be the only thing it'll be allowed to be, but because of what we've used up, yeah, it's not. This isn't allowed to be pink and yellow. Similarly, that's not allowed to be pink and green. I don't see how that helps. That's 7. That's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, I'm going a bit in circles at the moment. Scene 1, 2. And you've got 3 things to play with, so that doesn't particularly. So anything 7's here. That's 7, that's 7, that's 7. That would be 7. That would be a 7. So then yellow would have to be 6. So that all seems to work fine. Maybe I am meant to be thinking about no, my brain has stopped. Yeah, not sure. 3s. Feels close to doing something. Also, then again, I'm not really made any progress in a while. So if yellow is 6, that cell. Oh, that cell can be green. Huh. No, it couldn't be green because then it will go there. So if this is 6, this cell has to go here at least. And therefore couldn't go there. If yellow is 6, this cell repeats up there in that cage. That's helpful. I didn't particularly notice that we've got. Yes, I think this is it, isn't it? Yellow can't be 4 because then you've got 2 cages being 4. But it skipped on that cage. Does that help us out at all? And if pink is 4, then if pink's 4, that has to be 6. Does that run into a problem? Yes, 4, 6, 5. Yeah. So pink is 3. Sorry, that's probably been staring it in my face for a while. I feel like I got a bit stuck there. So these are 4s and 5s. Pink is 3. Green's not 6. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is all the way here. That can't repeat, so that is a 6. 6 is down there. 6 is over there. Pink being 3. Being 3, does that help? Yes, that can't be 3. I know, I was thinking that was 6 and 7, but 7's are fine over there. Let's clear yellow color in. Let's clear pink color in as well. Let's change those to that. Nice. Right. So now you got 4, 5 pairs, and the rest are all given. So these are all different. Meaning this can't be blue or green, in fact. So that comes from those sort of things. It goes there and then goes up here, doesn't it? Yes. Yeah. This is now 1, 2, 3, which might be interesting. Got a 4, we've got a 6 in there. So the only thing that these would be allowed to be if they were small would be a 5. Otherwise, they've got to be relatively big. So that only works with both of them with 1, 4. This one isn't allowed to be 1, 4. So this one has to be relatively big. Doesn't have a 4 or 5. That's not 3. That's not 7. But it certainly, and it can be, yeah. So if that was 3, that would have to be 3 and 9. Should be alright. Otherwise, it is big enough pretty much straight off the bat, isn't it? Still don't know how 4s and 5s work. Tool. Is it worth thinking about the fact that these are all different? Maybe. So sad that that can be green. Oh, no, look, we got this, haven't we? So that is your pink 8, 9. And this is your other cell that goes somewhere. So that's not 8 or 9. That can't be 6 now. Or 7 or 8. Sorry, that can't be 6. Is the only thing. 6 is there. This 8, 9 pair, that's got to help, surely. 6. Not really in here. 6 is apparently not there. 7's not there. So blue, oh, green. Both seem okay. Yellows, pinks. Pink's up there. So this can be at most 15. Need to be a bit wary of what this is because this is either 14 or 15. And this guy, of course. So if that was 3, right? What would this... Oh, it could be 3 and 1. No, it can't. 3 and 3 and... yeah, no, if that's 3, what is this? I would have to go 3, then 9, which would be pink. Can't see anything wrong with that. So you're either 3 and 9, or you're lots of other things. And that would make that 6 at least. 6s are on here, so that's not 6. This is 6, which gives you a 3 there. 3's up there. Unhelpful 3. So this is 17. So these two cells can't be the same, look. Nice. Let's clear some 3s out of there. So this cell I said goes here. Look like that helps yet. 2s almost look like they're doing something along here, but they're not. 7s, 1, 2s. Let's put in what this is. 4, 5, 8, and 9. Hope that it all allows us to see something. And I said that this, I mean, it's relatively small. It could easily be like a 16, something like that. If it was 7, it couldn't be 7. Or if this has a 7, it can't be 7, 8. That would make that 9. But you are allowed to have a 1 in it. You can be 1, 4, can't you? 5 seems fine as well. So Well, I had a good run. Point. If this is 4 and 5, then blue's definitely not on this line, but we already said that I know I'm missing at least one of blue and green. So that's not particularly a deduction. It's on the line ones. Ones can go here and here. This cell is interesting. Yes, yeah, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and it's not 6 or 3 or 7. Right, these two cells are the same, and they are yellow. And 7s are here, apparently. Is that true? I think so. This is a 4, 5. That's a 1, 4, 5. Ones are there, obviously. We definitely do have one of 4 and 5 on this line. Pink is now... Oops. Ah, there's pink. There's pink. Pink's now there. Worth marking what these can be? Probably not particularly. So now that line I'm happy with. This line is... Yeah, so that cell... What is this cell? 1, 2, 3, 6. It can't be... Oh, it can be yellow, because this could just be pink. 6 is not there. There's a 1. That's a blue 4, 5. Which naturally... Oh, no, I say naturally does nothing. It puts a blue 4, 5 in here, which is potentially interesting. Three, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Gonna have to think about that guy at some point, aren't we? You got both your 3, 4, 5s. And then both your 6, 5, 4s. So at least that's working, right? Isn't it? 3, 4, 5, and 6, not 8 and 9. Not 7, apparently, so you get a 1, 2 pair. So these aren't 1, 2, 8 or 9 or 3. That's not 7. That's neither of them are 6s. That 4, 5, it's blue. Get a blue 4, 5 here. Greens are there or there. Making sure that we don't repeat anything. Seems okay. If that was pink, that would not be allowed because then pink would repeat. So either this is yellow or it's a 2. Which puts a 2 there, which seems okay. It's 4, 5, still not sorted. Right. So that could be 1, 4, or it could be lots of other things as well. It can't be 5, 9, because then this and that cage. No. Yeah, 5, 9 is 14, and that would be 14 as well. So 5 forces 8, but 4 could be 1, 8, or 9. Excellent. This is 14 or 15. There we go. There's a 14 or 15 pair. So this guy is pink, which makes that not 8 and 9, which implies that... So we've used up 14 and 15. It's 14, 15. This can't sum to either of those, but that doesn't really mind. But it might have some effect on this, hopefully. Some point anyway. How does this pink not actually do anything? This cell, not 1, 3, 6. It's not 8, 9, or 7. If it were 2, That's not allowed to be 2. It's 2's there. Well, actually, if that's 2, that's 2, that's 2. Does that break for some reason? 2, 2, 2. 7. Oh, 7s do repeat on this line. I was thinking about 2s. But I think they're not a problem. I can't even remember where I started with. I think it was saying that that was a 2. That's a 2 there, a 2 there. 2's here, 2's there. Yeah. This particular cell can't be a 2. Because it's either that or it's one of these two. Or it's pink. But that's not very useful. Yeah, they could both be green, couldn't they? It's green's there and 3's there. If this was a 3, that works with 3 and 9. What can this sum to? It can sum to 5. It can sum to 12, 13. It could even sum to 17 if it wanted. Does it see that one and this one? The only ones still hanging around. We know that one of those is yellow. Yellow's there. Don't forget this guy. But I still don't know which way around these 4s and 5s are. 4, 5, 7. That's certainly been there for a while. So this is a 6, 8, 9. Gives you 6 there. Gives you 4, 5, 7. Now I'm missing a 1, 2. 1, 2, 8, 9. Which didn't do as much as I wanted. If that is a 1 and 2, it doesn't go on this line. Also, this doesn't go on this line either. So if that's 1 and 2, then everything else has to fit on the line. So then that would have to be a 3. And yellow could only fit here. To make that a 1. So if yellow's on this line, it goes here. That's a 1. That implies that this has to be, blue has to be 4. Green 5. Which might do something, but I'm not sure. That can be 8, 9 if it's yellow. So yeah, so either yellow goes up here. If yellow's not up here, then that has to be a 3 and a 2 and a 1. 3. Yes. Maybe. No. If this isn't yellow, you go 3, 2, 1. Which makes this have to be pink. But if yellow is here, to get a 1 here, and then again, it just all seems to work, doesn't it? Yellow is on the line, then that's a 1, but doesn't tell you anything about 3s or... Yellow is on the line, you're missing exactly 1 and 1, 2 and 3. I mean, this cell has to go up there. That helps if it's a 2. I think I've looked at that, haven't I? No, not this exactly, actually. 2, 2. Yay, that breaks. So, what was that from? If this cell is a 2, it goes up there, goes down here. 2s, 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 has to be there, and then that has no fills. So this is a 1. If that helps. Yes, it gives you a 7. Maybe. I knew there was 7s there anyway. 5 this cell. 2, 6, 7, 4s and 5s. 1, 3. Not 1. So that can still be a 2-3 pair. Pretty sure. Or it could have a yellow 8-9 on it. Both of which seem absolutely fine. This guy. This one has to go. That can't be a 2. And that's got to be yellow. I think that's also been there a while. 4, 5, 4, 5, yellow. Yellow now. That is now a 1. Right, okay, back on track. Blue is 4, apparently. Greens are 5s. Let's do those manually. This is a yellow 8-9. Still don't know which way around those go. 4s. Let's put in 5s, and then let's get rid of anything that's blue or green. Then let's change that to blue because that's what I prefer. 8s and 9s. We got a 5 in there now. So that's good. So those two can't be 1s if that helps. Probably not. This is still not done. 5s and 4s. What are these cells? 4, 6, 2, 7. That's not a 1 or 3 apparently. So gonna have to have some repeats. That's 1, 2, 3. And then exactly something new. That can't be a 1. That can't be a 3 apparently. So I mean, if that was a 5, that would then be blue. And then you've only got 3 things on it. So that's definitely a pink 8-9. Which doesn't seem to want to help. 2, 4, 6, 7. So that can't be 1 anymore. Pink 8-9 can pair with everything else, I think. No, we got an 8-9 there. 8-9 pair. So blue 8-9 goes somewhere here. And just jumping around, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yes, these two are something new, which we know they are. So that's not exactly a problem. 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, so that can't be 5 is what I'm saying. Yes, yeah. So 5s are here, which does give you a 5 there. 7s, 5s. 5's up here now. That can't be 5 or 4. Because it either goes there or it's pink. So 5s are there. And 5s are here. 5 up and down here goes there. 6 and 7 apparently. 4s and 5s. Nice. Waiting for those. 7, 8, 9 triple. So that does have to be a 7. No. Yes. 1, 2 at the top and bottom. 5, 8, and 9. No, because blue's definitely here. 7. This is definitely blue. And now we do have 4 things on there. That's good. One, 2, 8, 9. 8 and 9 pair. Looks across at this. See that 3. And then we're going to have to finish off with our 1, 2, 8, 9s. And it's possibly going to be something to do with this as well. 14 and 15 are both used. So if that's 3, that's 9. If that's 5, that's 8. Oh, yes, 1s. So I said if that's 5, that can't be 9. That's got to be 8. All the pink is 8. All the blue is 9. 2, 9, 2, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. 8, 2, 1, 8, 2, 9, 8 and 2, 8 and 2 probably. That looks like a 1, and that's probably a 3. I think the only one that I hadn't checked is this, which has what? Well, let's do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things on it. Excellent, very good. I think that maybe took me longer than it should have done. It's a bit slow in places for sure. That was still good fun. I did enjoy. Good. I did the breaking with the colours was lovely. I like that combination. That was a good use of the cages, different and the such. Because then in the other circuit, it was more about more standard triples, but that allowed you to see further around how things didn't work. And yeah, I'm going to go back on the mid solve and have a look at if that should have been more clear where to look. It did feel like quite a full grid with a lot of places, and then you're never quite convinced to look in the right place, if that makes sense. And then you sort of look in less detail. But yeah, thanks for the puzzle. Nice choice of colours, by the way. I don't think I said that at the beginning. But yeah, thank you for the puzzle. Hope you enjoyed watching. Chat to you all sometime later. Bye.